Welcome back, guys. Today got a treat for you, a couple of Wright GNS. Stay with me. Well, I'm glad y'all hung out with me to take a look at this. So, Wright GNS, gonna have right around a 4.5-inch blade, 9.5 overall. You know, this model here does have the Scandi grind. Now, they do offer other grinds as well, but these happen to be the Scandi. And the one on your right, my left, the lighter colored one there, that was another one that was sent in by a gracious subscriber for me to play with and make a video for you guys. And then, of course, after playing with that, I ended up with that. So just kind of how that goes sometimes, but as always, appreciate that. That is awesome to help us out like that. So anyhow, gonna have snakeskin micarta on that one, with the red liner on it, and 01 tool steel. Both of them are 01 tool steel. This one, which is mine, I'm calling it a Knife Center exclusive because it came from Knife Center, but I can't find this particular configuration anywhere else with the black and gray G10 and the orange liners. And another thing that's different is you can see this one has no scallop. This one is scalloped out, you know, for your different varying holds. So, and apparently they did those scallop special for Knife Center, so that's why I'm going to call it a Knife Center exclusive. It may not be, but I don't know. To me it is. Couldn't find it anywhere else. And of course they come with your typical JRE Industries dangler sheath, you know, what you can wear on the dangler, or fold that down and just wear it on the belt loop if you want just a little bit higher ride. I do really like the dangler on these because, you know, when you're wearing a pack or something, it gets it down below that. So really nice there. Ferro rod loop, so you can store that baby in there, which is awesome. So, and obviously these knives are, you know, handmade. LT, I believe, has the blanks laser cut, water cut, and then of course he'll finish it from there. Now this one, I was talking to the owner, and he said he got that around 10 months ago or so. So we'll just call it a year for argument's sake. And they are very close, you know, to being identical, but they are a little different, you know, which when you're talking a handmade knife, that's kind of the way it is. But their design had changed just a little tiny bit. I mean, ever so slight differences. This micarta handle is just a little thicker than the G10 handle, and I mean, obviously the scallops are different, but like I said, the thickness there in the handle really makes a big difference. I thought I would like the little bit thicker handle, but to be honest, this G10 handle fits me, I mean, just absolutely perfect, and it feels great. I love it. No problem with the polish there as far as grip wise. I mean, I don't know, I haven't used this one yet. I've used this one some, and you know, knew that I liked it, so I got this one, but I was saving this one for using it on video for the first time. So we can go ahead and get started with that. LT does also sharpen his spines real well, so there's a nice burr on there for throwing sparks. I mean, it will just absolutely rip a ferro rod to shreds, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and put this guy up, and let's use this one because we need to dirty that blade up a little bit. That is a very nice looking piece, but this thing is for using, so let's do that. Let's I guess let's first just kind of do some little simple tasks here. Nothing special. And of course, out of the box, I mean, these things are just razor sharp. I mean, you can see all the way down to the tip even. It just, you know, no problem. And with that Scandi grind, you know, it's real easy, you know, to find the grind to where you're hitting it all at the right angle to be able to do what you want. Now, due to the fact that it is so sharp and it is a Scandi grind, it will it'll dive deep into this wood, you know, so deep you can't push it through if you're not careful. So I mean, that is a thing. I mean, that right there was almost halfway through. I might be able to finish it off with this one. Yep, no trouble with that. And this is yeah, I'd call it pinky sized, you know, without measuring it. There you go, 4 cuts. You got yourself a nice pointed stick. And what if we wanted to improvise this into a tent stake here? Let's see, we'll do it this way. Whoops, look at there. Got a little too crazy with it. Cut it right off. Okay, we'll try not to do that again. And yeah, cost on these things. This one here was about $2 1/4. I'm not sure how much the snakeskin micarta one cost. I didn't ask him on that. because I mean that didn't matter, you know, for my purposes. So, but you know, pretty much all of the GNSs are right around that range, you know, anywhere from 180 to 320, 330, all depends on your handle material and all that, and blade steel and blah blah blah, you know how it goes. So there's a quick little improvised tent stake, and I mean, hopefully you guys can see that. Let me jump up here just a little bit closer for you. Maybe you can, but hopefully that's in there. But I mean, just take as small a shave as you want, or a large as you want. However you want to do it. I mean, these knives are perfectly balanced, perfectly sharpened. You know, LT has a lifetime warranty on them, just like all the other major manufacturers do. So nothing surprising there. Well, let's now that we know we can do some little shaving and make an improvised tent stake real fast, let's go ahead and let's take this little stick of wood here and let's go ahead and baton this thing up. Well, I tell you what, I didn't wear my permethrin clothes out here today, just regular clothes, and I sprayed with some bug spray, and I'm going to tell you right now, that bug spray don't hold a candle to that permethrin. I mean, I'm just absolutely getting swarmed by mosquitoes. If I had that permethrin on, they wouldn't want nothing to do with me. And you know, it's hot, and you know, hiked way back up in here, you know, which you saw before all this, I'm sure, unless you didn't watch it. And if you didn't, that's alright. So there's no problem with that. And that stick there started out, I mean, it was 1.5 inches probably. Just kind of get off a little bit of that bark there. Alright, kind of smooth her out a little bit and see what we can do for some curls. Kind of a short piece for doing curls, and we got a couple little knots here and there in it, but that's alright, we're gonna try it anyway. Every time I hit that knot down there, it just falls right off. But I mean, it'll make the smallest, finest little curls you want. I mean, that one there is just so fine. See if I can keep it on the blade to show you. I mean, at the end, it's just, nope. Yeah, I don't know about this piece of wood for feathering. I just grabbed a piece to do some stuff with here. But just doing some real quick ones on this here. You can see, I mean, just beautiful. I mean, no problem with the feathering. I mean, I could dive this thing just as deep into this wood as I could push, you know. And that's a pretty quick little deal there, you know, not really trying to do anything too special. But it's there. Man, these mosquitoes are going ballistic. They're all over me. Well, let's got a little piece of fatwood here. Let's clean this up a little bit. It's still wet, fresh out of the ground. Well, not out of the ground, off of the ground, but it was under some leaves and junk, this portion was. Well, I don't know if you can see that gigantic mosquito about to fly away with me, I think. Some little shavings there. Of course, I'm not really trying to start a fire here, just playing. Just playing. Yeah, I mean, look at that thing. Just absolutely. There you go. Just playing around, not even trying. Lit that stuff right up. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. That should tell you basically all you want to know. I mean, this is, you know, there's a reason why everybody says, you know, that LT Wright, you know, makes an outstanding bushcraft knife. I mean, it's because he does, you know. And basically any of the models you're not gonna go wrong with. There's a few others that I want to get and try, but yeah, I mean, just if you ever get the chance, try one out. And if you ever get the chance to buy one, just do that, because if you try it, you're gonna want it anyways. So anyhow, I guess that'll kind of wrap it up on this. And you know, you guys will see this one again coming up, you know, in our adventures while we're out and about. So thanks for spending time with me. And don't forget, guys, too, we've got that giveaway coming up. I mean, as soon as we hit 1,000, we're gonna do it. And I've got some pretty cool stuff, you know, just waiting. Got a couple O-lights, and I'm gonna do some knives and, you know, some other stuff. Who knows by then? But if you're not subscribed, I definitely encourage you to do so. I'd sure appreciate it. You know, doesn't cost you anything. You don't even have to watch the video as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if you don't want to, don't do it. So anyway, I thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.